Mkhonto and MK, and for your struggles before. We cannot overlook that, sir. Thank you for that. South Africa is like this because of you guys that fought for us. Appreciate. Are you from KZN? And can you speak Zulu? But
no, I lost it. I've been spoiled up in the north.
Oh, but you can't clever you.
No, just give me a short question in English. It'll be okay. Yeah.
No problem. With me, we can talk, we can smile, we can laugh. I just need us to have a conversation, not to fight. At one stage, EFF President, Honorable Julius Malema, tweeted that you should replace General Pahlane as a national acting national police. Do you remember that tweet? Have you seen this?
That who should replace him? Me?
You should replace.
Oh, no, I was not aware of that, sir.
It was a tweeter. He tweeted that Pahlane out, put McBride in. Personally, do you think he was correct? Would you have been a good national commissioner?
So I've heard that. So Cedric says that I Phazamisile Sithole and Pahlane and all these people so I can become national commissioner. But the truth of the matter, I never put my hat in the ring there. I think on reflection, in retrospect, I should have.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you wouldn't have had this where money flying all over the show.
So your answer to me is you would have been a good commissioner.
Absolutely.
So did you open cases against Pahlane, Mtiba, Sithole?
No, actually I didn't. Sithole himself was caught in a video as part of a conspiracy to take 45 million out of the secret fund of the crime intelligence. So all aspects is there. That case is still been finalized, but it's a...
How long is that case?
Sorry, boss?
How long is that case?
How long has it happened? Since 2017. So it's about 9 years.
Still no arrest?
There's no arrest. I think no arrest yet, according to me, but I don't know full details of it.
Would you say IPID is failing us there?
IPID might be failing you now, yes.
Then
IPID worked hard 18 hours a day to get a case going. I drove my people hard, but with full appreciation.
So he's still not arrested on a case you believe?
On that case, no. In fact, after his dismissal, I'm not sure by which minister, I can't remember now the sequence of events. He then blamed the minister for it, but it was the minister's advisor who was part of that.
And who's that?
Sorry, boss?
Who was that minister's advisor?
The minister was Minister Mbalula at the time. The advisor was Mbindwane.
Mbindwane, okay.
Yeah, Ngani Mbindwane.
Yes.
He was right in the video. He was right in the meetings. He was right.
You just reminded me of something. Sorry to interject. There was a story that former Minister Mbalula's advisor, Mbindwane, was in a meeting of a 7 million tender that turned into a 47 million. And it was said he was there for Minister Mbalula's sake. Was it true?
So I don't know about Minister Mbalula. I never had that direct line. But Mbindwane was there. And the instruction to activate the process was there. That is the one thing, process that Nkabinde was informed about, but didn't treat it with haste. So what it was is actually nothing was going to get bought from the information. It was to access on the ruse, on the pretend that something will be bought, but it's to get the hands on cash.
So that's why, hence, the 7 million was ballooned into 47 million.
45 million, yeah.
45 million.
Yes, sir.
So there was such a case.
Yes, there was, sir.
What happened to it?
The case is still being investigated, like I was
How
saying.
many years ago?
Was 2017.
Okay. Still on the Pahlane Sithole and Mutiba case, there was allegations or case open for Mutiba defeating the hands of justice. Can you explain that? What happened?
Oh, it was a person from crime intelligence who was called into a meeting by Mutiba. And by the way, myself and Mutiba got on very well. And Mutiba, I told the person that they should not cooperate with the investigation, or they should withdraw their statements against some other people who were involved in some, let's say, criminal activity. And that person that he told it to was a brigadier. So the person then went and laid a charge, a Brooklyn case. Nothing to do with us. And then eventually the Brooklyn case, I think, got pushed to iPad, but I think by then I was gone already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those cases were withdrawn against Mutiba.
I don't think they were withdrawn. I think they just didn't.
Materialize?
I actually don't know what happened to them, whether they arrived in court and whether they were thrown in court, or they just didn't proceed, or were provisionally taken off the roll. I don't know. But I've seen the statement of the brigadier who made the allegation.
So you were not the lead of that brigadier. You didn't send that brigadier to open those cases.
No, the brigadier is in crime intelligence, not with me.
Do you know that brigadier? Are you friends?
The brigadier.
Yeah. Do you know him? Are you friends?
It's a female, a woman.
She's a female. Oh.
Yeah. She's one of the very good people who've been dealing with wrongdoing in crime intelligence, and it's always been at the forefront of providing information.
Did she know of your ambitions of wanting to be a national commissioner?
Sorry, ma'am?
Did she know of your ambitions of wanting to be a national commissioner?
I never had such ambitions.
None.
No. I could have put my hats in the ring.
You could have.
Yeah.
So in all the cases you are appointed, you have suggested your name.
No, I don't understand you now, sir.
No, I'm asking, in all your appointments as a senior leader,
Yeah.
did you hand in your name yourself, or?
Yeah, I applied for a post, yeah.
So this thing that you had ambitions to be a national commissioner is not true?
No, it's not true, sir.
So how come there's those cases against Mutiba? And again, do you remember Dladla? General Dladla?
Yeah. Very well.
Allegedly, there is a case that a certain service provider borrowed him money through his lawyers.
Yeah.
And IPIT said that there was corruption in that, and then you investigated.
Well,
was Dladla going to be, did at that time, do you think Dladla was going to be a national commissioner? Was there a possibility?
Oh, I don't know what the politics at the higher levels in SAPS is. I don't know. But I know Dladla at some stage, like I was saying earlier, Cedric Nkabinde called me to a secret meeting. When I arrived at the meeting, was Dladla. So the meeting was to say, I've got a group of generals who they're about to help you with your investigation. When I arrived there, it was Dladla, Klimba, Ngobo. They were there, and we were just looking at each other. It was in a hotel room. And then Cedric was there, said, well, you know, sir, they're willing to work with you. So I said, well, my work is fighting against corruption. I'll cooperate with you if we fight against corruption. And that's where it ended. But I know there was a case. Oh, by the way, for the record, I don't believe that a service provider lending money to the end user, you know, of the service, the person who puts the order in, is correct. I think it's inappropriate and probably criminal.
Was Dladla in any position of giving tenders at that time?
Any position of?
Giving tenders or?
No, I'm not sure about that at all, but he was the end user as
How so?
Head of Presidential Protection Unit, whatever it's called.
But did he have powers maybe to give tenders?
I'm not sure what the circumstances are. The fact he got a loan doesn't matter. Service providers of SAPS should not be loaning money to SAPS members.
Okay.
Yeah, so the wrong would be there. I don't know if it's ever been given a chance to explain it sort of in a benign way.
Oh, okay. While your mind is still remembering names in the meeting, can you kindly remind or tell me or remember who are these two AfriForum and DA people and journalists who were in the meeting with you and Paula Sullivan?
There was no AfriForum. There was an author who was writing a book about Radovan.
But there was such a meeting.
It was a braai.
Or it was a braai?
It was a braai. 6th of December 2016.
So who are these journalists that were there?
Sorry?
Who are these journalists that were there?
There was no journalist there. There was only one lady who had written a book about, and I only found it out recently. Who was there? There was some other people who were there who I didn't know who they were. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew Shadrach Sibiya, and I knew Cedric, I knew Mandla, I knew Sarah, and I knew Paul. There were three or four people, three or four people, and one was Brian. I found out later he's like in protective custody or something. And the meat wasn't very good anyway. So
let's talk about the rendition. We'll come back to that one.
yeah.
Two guys, this movie, to me, this is a movie. I don't want to lie to you. This is a movie. Guys are taken up, robbers are taken back to Zim in this irregularly indictment. Sorry. This deportation, irregular deportation. But what happens later is that these two guys, when they were that side, they die, apparently.
I think it's one only, sir.
One.
Yeah.
How did that person die?
The person was shot.
Was shot. Was the process of deportation followed correctly?
No, the process of deportation was irregular.
It was irregular.
Was not proper.
And that is why Sibiya and Ramat were dismissed?
Yeah, wrongly so.
Wrongly so.
Yeah, they had nothing to do with it.
And the first thing you did when you came back, you reinstated them. You changed the report.
No, I didn't change the report. We added in new evidence that was obtained.
Which was only a cell phone that you
cell
said
phone analysis and the cell phone analysis report and something else. I can't remember.
Let me make an example. Let me just make an example. Money is found under a sofa in the president's house.
Yes.
And it gets stolen. Sorry, Kusel. It gets stolen.
Yes.
Does that make the president not guilty of keeping money in the house because it's not in the house or his cell phone is not found in the scene?
Sorry, Honorable Member, I'm not sure the exact question there. If you can give me the exact question, I'll answer it directly.
No, let me try this example again.
Yeah.
Money is found in the president's house under a sofa.
Yes.
And it is later stolen.
Yes.
Does this mean because he's not in the house and his cell phone is not there, he's not guilty of something?
Well, it depends on who uses the house and when. And it's not my case, but in discussions about that case, because the whole country was talking about it, you can't put the president's fingerprint anywhere near that. When I say fingerprints, what's the nexus between the president and
the money?
And the money, it's only the house. Yeah, it's only the house.
So if this was a criminal case, you would have said the president is not guilty. Because it was not there, but it isn't a stolen, let's say it's a stolen vehicle. The stolen vehicle is in the president's house. So it's not his.
Yes, no, I understand. You say, so if the president is not the only person who has possession or control of his house, if there are other people, I'll give you a good example, which I like using, when there are situations of extrajudicial killings. So a person, 5 people in a car, there's 1 firearm in the car. Are you supposed to shoot all 5?
If they point a gun at me.
No, no one points a gun. It's just
I
evidence
can't-
there's
I
a
can't shoot.
gun. Now, the reason why I'm asking you this,
Okay, but for the sake of time, let's go back.
Okay,
So,
sir.
because of the cell phone, you decided that Sibiya is not and Ramadan.
Oh, indeed.
Because of the cell phone not being there.
the
So
cell
a
phone,
criminal
the
can go
description-
and steal our laptops here and leave his cell phone at home and deny that he was here. And then he's not guilty because of that.
No, I think that's very critical
Mm.
question here, because what Kuba did, Kuba is a very quiet but effective guy.
Let's stick
So-
to the cell phone.
So Kuba,
Let's come back to the cell phone.
no, I'm busy with the phone.
Yeah.
No, hold on. I've
Okay.
got the phone. So this is his work phone. And he's got a private phone which no one knows about.
Mm.
Kuba found out about it and put two phones together on the request. And those two phones are moving together all around Gauteng, but they never reach where this scene of crime. Scene of crime, some people don't like
And
that
we
word.
are talking about people who understands exactly that when we look for evidence, you must also check phones.
You must check phones.
Yes.
Oh, they checked everything.
I'm saying we are talking about people who understands the law and the system, that if I'm looking for you,
Yeah.
the first thing I'll investigate is your phones, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a possibility that they might have left their phone on purpose. There's a possibility.
Both phones.
There's a possibility,
So
intentionally so.
look, we can hypothesize, and I got some good explanations. I'm not going out of the way to defend anyone. All I'm saying is Sibiya was not in the scene.
Okay, let's
The
leave it.
descriptions they gave about Sibiya is completely wrong.
And that's what you used to clean
Well-
this report, to change the report, to know
That was the
evidence.
evidence put there,
Okay.
because you can't leave that evidence out.
Between Sibiya, okay, let me ask you this. Do you trust Sibiya?
Sibiya,
Is he a credible
in which
officer?
sense?
Is he a credible officer? According to you?
From what I know, he is.
He is. Mkhwanazi?
Mkhwanazi, from what I know, he's interfered with IPID investigation.
Credible or not credible?
Sorry?
Credible or not credible? Let's stick to that. Sibiya said credible.
Yeah.
Nkabinde?
No,
Nkabinde?
I don't want to have this thing.
No, let's have it. Nkabinde?
Honorable Chair, I mean, the whole world can see in Nkabinde. I mean, why?
Credible or not credible?
If, I will answer now, but even you guys sent him home to fix up his evidence.
Credible or not credible?
No, it's certainly not credible.
Mkhwanazi?
Mkhwanazi, maybe for certain things he is, but
Credible
for the
or not
IPID
credible? No,
investigation,
just one. Credible or not credible?
on the whole, not credible.
Pahlani?
Absolutely not.
Mahlangu?
Which one?
The one, Mandla?
Well, when I spoke at his funeral, I said he's a man of integrity,
Okay.
from my view and experience.
Binang?
Solid as a rock.
Kuba? Kuba?
Kuba is solid.
Now, let me ask this. How much was the value of Pahlani's house?
According to the estimates of the specialists, those observing it, and the rate of building is 8 million at that time.
How much is Mandla Mahlangu's estimates, his house?
I don't know.
Did you know that Mandla had a 7 million plot?
Well, it was a family plot, the way I understand it, and his family was in taxi business.
Did you know that he has a house in Savannah?
I know the house, yes. I've been to the house.
His salary would afford that.
Sorry?
His house, his salary, would he afford that?
I couldn't have afforded it.
Did you investigate Mandla?
No, I didn't investigate him.
Why not? Because we are always.
Because I haven't heard any allegation of him stealing and getting kickback.
But the house that Paul O'Sullivan went to point,
Yeah.
which was Pahlani's house,
Yeah.
was worth for you to decide that I'm going to investigate this house. But Mandla's house, you didn't think to investigate it.
Thank you so much, Honorable President Bach.
Is that 20
Your time starts now, yeah.